This is a video to help you decide if you need a healthcare power of attorney in the age of the COVID-19, which comes on very suddenly. You need to have a healthcare power of attorney and also the related financial power of attorney to protect you and your family. It just is common sense in this day of COVID-19. This video should explain everything you want to know about the healthcare power of attorney. We would like to explain the various provisions of the Express Legal Forms Healthcare Power of Attorney. This is presented by Express Legal Forms LLC. The purposes of this presentation. A power of attorney is somewhat complex. This presentation will divide the document into parts and explain the significance of each. The form provided by Express Legal Forms is used since it is comprehensive and considered the best available. After viewing this video, you will be able to make your own document using the Express Legal Forms website. The name of the document. Each state has a different name of this document. It may be called an advanced directive for healthcare, a durable power of attorney for healthcare, appointment of healthcare representative, or a declaration of durable power of attorney. Other names are used. The correct name will be used as determined by your state. Essential to state your end-of-life decisions. If you are unable to communicate your wishes, or allows your family and physicians to know your own personal choices. It covers all healthcare decisions. It covers healthcare concerns, and you want to authorize someone to handle your medical affairs in the event you are absent or away from home, or you are mentally incapacitated. The creation of the power of attorney. This is a preliminary paragraph where you state you, quote, intend to create a power of attorney, unquote. Designation of healthcare agent. You designate the person you wish to be your power of attorney. Certain information is necessary, such as their name and address. You may also appoint an alternate healthcare agent. If the person named as your agent is not available or is unable to act as your agent for any reason, such as he resigns, refuses to act, is unavailable, or dies, etc., you may want to appoint an alternate. You can do this later on if you desire. General statement of authority granted. In this paragraph, you provide that your subsequent incapacity does not affect this document. You grant the agent authority to make healthcare decisions for you that are consistent with your desires you've already told him. An agent's obligation. This power of attorney directs the agents to make decisions for you in accordance with instructions you may give him. If the agent does not know your desire, then any decision shall be in your best interest. Period during which effective. You must decide when you want the power of attorney to become effective. Generally, it's on incapacity or immediately. Duration. You can also decide when the power of attorney terminates. You can have it terminate at the date certain in the future, or you don't have to have it terminate, or you can say it's valid until you die or revoke it. Instructions for healthcare. This is a major section of the document. It grants powers to the agent as broad as possible so that the agent will have authority to make any decisions you could make regarding your health. It directs the agent to make decisions in accordance with your wishes, and it contains definitions of terms used in the document. End-of-life decisions. This section allows you to make a decision regarding medical treatment at the end of your life. You choose. either to have all medical treatment because you want to live as long as possible, or to have all medical treatment unless you are in a coma, or not to artificially prolong life. There is an extensive discussion of the last choice to make sure you understand the consequences. It, it lists conditions which are incurable or irreversible, or where the burdens of treating outweigh the expected benefits. However, it does not provide that you will be given relief from pain. It does provide that you will be given relief from pain. Instructions for personal care. You have the option of providing certain instructions for personal care, such as independent living, where you live in a primary residence as long as possible, for social interaction, where you maintain social relationship, for religious or spiritual activity, if your involvement is important to you, and outdoor activities, where you want to be outdoors and take trips. Directions regarding autopsy. You can decide whether to give your agent the authority to have an autopsy. Directions regarding anatomical gift. You decide whether to give any anatomical gift. This is a body part or organ. These gifts are under the Uniform Anatomical Gift Act. Directions regarding remains. You decide if the agent has the power to direct the disposition of your remains. If you give the power to the agent, then you can also decide if the agent follows your desires or his discretion. Funeral or memorial services. You decide if the agent has the power to arrange for your funeral or memorial service. Physicians. You can designate your primary physician and also an alternate. However, the agent has the authority to select a physician if your choice is unavailable. Miscellaneous matters. There are numerous standard provisions such as access to medical records, inspection and disclosure of your health records, nomination of conservator. You can name a primary and an alternate in case one is needed. A power to sign documents, releases, and waivers. Revocation of prior power of attorneys. You want to designate the location of the original if you have a safety deposit box or whatever. That you can use photocopies in place of the originals. And you want to indicate whether you've consulted a lawyer. If you desire to prepare a power of attorney for health care, then go to www.expresslegalforms.com and open the video section for power of attorney for health care. Thanks.